Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working on a snowblower, and this is my first video, so hopefully this goes well. So we've made it outside now. This is my $30 snowblower. We got it for free and then put $30 worth of parts into it just to start getting it running last winter. So far, this right here, this bungee cord is because my shifter here, it doesn't want to stay into gear, and what we need to fix on it today is that my handle to turn my auger, it disconnected under here, and it's here and it needs to connect up here, and currently all I have to turn is a pair of vice grips just to turn it here. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to go into my shed here, and we need to get the side-by-side that I've got just a month ago. We need to bring it outside here, and we need to pull the snowblower in the bay. It's kind of tight coming through the my dad's side of the shed here, because we got a side-by-side and our beautiful old Yamaha Bravo that I use a fair bit in the wintertime. It is in pretty good condition, just needs a little bit done to like the seat and tiny crack in the window, but still stuff we're gonna fix here fairly soon. And yet we just come through here into through the blanket and turn on the light here, and we are in my side, which is even tighter because I only got a foot there, and at the back it is pretty much completely tight to the door. Let's get this thing moved out. Okay, we got the bay door open here so we can back it out. Let's see if this thing will start. It usually works pretty good. Oh yeah, it starts right up. Now we gotta try and back it out. Back right out there. My door, it's really tight for this machine. Well, we almost hit there, but we're good. We made it. And I'll take the snowblower too. That side over there. So, and then we got the snowbank here. But we're gonna make it here. We'll just put it in park. And there we go. Now we got to try and get that snowblower in. It's kind of heavy and I don't want to turn it on right now. But we can get it in here maybe after we clean up the floor a little. We got the snowblower in now. I did that off camera because it was pretty heavy. And the floor is all cleaned. So now we're going to start working on it. Should be pretty easy to fix this, because it's not a huge thing to fix. You can kind of see it in better light here. This right here is the little U-joint that clips into this piece right here. And this right here, if I twist this, it kind of moves the auger, but this is the same shaft here. It moves the side to side. And this one here, it controls the up and down and then the gears. But this one here, it's fairly important, and we need it to do some work tomorrow. So get this fixed and I'll show you the process. I'm not a professional mechanic, but I wouldn't take my advice on fixing this, but this is my process on how I would do it and how I'm gonna do it. To start off here, we're gonna come over to the toolbox. We're gonna grab, oh, not that drawer. I think it's this one, yeah, right here. We'll grab these pliers right here. These should work fairly good for bending this open. If not, I might have to get some vice grips. But we'll just try and, oh yeah, we'll put on the bottom one here. And we'll just bend that open a little. You see now, when we try and put this in, it's kind of hard with one hand, but okay, I'll just set the camera down for a second and I'll put this in and I'll show you guys right after. I got it in there now, I'm just holding it. I'm gonna need something to hammer that shut probably, or bend it back, because it's just sitting there right now. But as soon as I do that, it should be fixed and in the right position. And just right here behind the bumper of my side-by-side, we couldn't get this on. The previous owner had taken it off, and we can't figure out how to get it back on. So we just left it off and took it off. But here we got one of my old hammers, and I'm gonna try and hammer this shut. Again, I'm gonna have to put the camera down, but I'll show you guys once it's all finished up now. There, I just got it back together, and I tested it, and it is now working. But I found out why it popped out. Just gotta get up here. This right here, there's this little hole there it has. Looks like there's a little bushing. And this guy here fell out, and it's kind of difficult to get this back in here. But I think I might be able to finagle it back in. You can see there through the hole, it's gotta just sit back in the hole there. There, I just got it in. I had to use two hands. Had to put the camera down for a second. But that little bushing there, it just sits on there, I guess. That just keeps it, I'm guessing, a little more centered, and then probably rides a little easier. And straight down to this gear box, or whatever you call it, to move the chute. And now, by doing this, the chute moves back and forth. Could use a little oil, which I think we're gonna do while I got it in here. I can just come over to my bench here and grab some good old WD-40. Works on everything. And I think we're just gonna spray it probably in there on the gear and in on the U-joint up in there. I'll see you guys when I'm done. There we go, everything's all oiled. And now I'm going to just run this, move some of the controls. And that's a lot quieter and runs a lot smoother now that everything's oiled. I oiled all up in here and down on the U-joint. And then that bushing, I oiled that. And then all through the gears here. See how I turn the handle, everything moves here so freely. I also took the time, I oiled the gas handle and the auger handle, so they move fairly freely now. And yeah, might just clean it off a little bit, and I might test it tonight, or I'll maybe leave it till tomorrow. And the reason I'm getting this thing ready is because out there on the water, you can't see it right now because it's night out, but across the road down there, there's a river, and I'm going to be making my own outdoor arena on it, and I'm going to need this to snow blow off the probably foot of snow that is sitting on it currently. And then I'm going to have to find a way, probably with my buckets there, or tow behind this thing here, and I'm going to be flooding it and skating on it. While I think of it, I'm gonna go outside here. The door's kind of noisy, but it's good. I'm gonna show you guys around my Polaris Razor 570 that I bought just a month previous and put around 150 kilometers on so far. So it's a very nice machine. Dash. It's like any old Polaris dash. I got a few little tools in the passenger seat here. Like I got a pair of pliers and a battery for my tools and a tape measure and a little saw down there. There's a bit of snow in here, but besides the snow, it's pretty clean right now. It's got the tip out front windshield, so I can lock it out, say right there, and suck in air. I also got half doors to go along with these full tarp doors. And then I got a back window in it here. It's out of a Razor 800. This is a 570, but they're very similar machines. Power wiper that was added aftermarket, and Buddy installing it cracked the window. We got a stereo system up here. It's a pretty good system, except I can't pick up a lot of radio channels around here. very easily with this thing or with anything at all. So it's kind of difficult sometimes. In there, you can't really see it, but I'll turn one on here if I can find them. In there, yeah, I got a switch there and a switch there. That one there does front lights. So now it's off. And then the one that I have on here does my reversing lights. And I can just turn them off, and there we go. He had it set up for a stereo system in here. And there's a little receiver right here, but I'm not going to be running one of those. I got a spare pair of gloves in here. And overall, it's treated me very well. And I'm going to probably be selling my old wheeler. It did me really good too. But I think this is going to do me a lot better. Especially since my wheeler is 2-wheel drive. This is 4-wheel drive. This has got a winch too. It's got a little bed on it. All I keep in the bed is a chain currently, and I put my hitch on it. It's nothing real big. I tow my little dump wagon trailer with it. This is what the doors closed up looks like on it. And it's got 2-inch lift with a little bit bigger tires on it. It's nothing super special, but it's a really good machine for me. And it's going to treat me well, hopefully, in the years coming. But back in the shop here, we'll get this door closed down here. It closes pretty nice. And we'll just get these tools here picked up. I'll put these back in the toolbox here. My shop's kind of a mess currently, but this will be cleaned up probably off camera. Because it's going to take me a long time. So I'll just put that back there. And I'll take my vice grips, put them down in this drawer. I'll move these. Put those right there. Line them up nicely. Set those pliers there. And yeah, this snowblower is doing good. All pretty much done. Ready for rolling. I checked the oil on it just a little while ago. It's full of oil and good. Gas, I'm pretty sure, I'll check here. Yeah, it's got a fairly full tank of gas. Choke works. The only other thing that I'd say is bad to this thing is this little key switch here. I think it had a piece of metal on it, like a magnet. And it fell off, and now when it's running, sometimes my key falls out. If you want to write in the comments what I could do to fix that, besides maybe putting like tape around it or something to fix it, please comment that. Got a primer bulb. It's a 250cc motor. It's not a huge snowblower, but it's a lot bigger than a lot of snowblowers. If I can get through this here, I'll show you. Got cold. But it's a dual stage 27-inch snowblower here, 1150 Snow Series. It's brute. And it's gonna hopefully do me a lot of good for a long time. Since it was only like a $30 snowblower. I had made a YouTube video that I didn't release on it, and it was me a year ago pulling out that bottom cover right there underneath, and I had to replace the friction wheel, which I have in one of my drawers there, and I had to do a little tuning to this thing because it was kind of messed up from the last guy that had it. He was throwing it away, and we picked it up off of him. And it's still a perfectly good working machine to be thrown away. So, it's going to work for me now. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'll be making more videos very soon, and possibly tomorrow morning, on making my outdoor rink after I get home from work in the morning. So, but, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.